memes of Mean Girls, haven't you?
I don't know what Mean Girls is.
Jamal, please. The Notebook and Mean Girls.
Mean Girls are
These
short.
are movies. These are
They're
movies.
both movies.
Hey everyone, I'm really excited about today's guest that we have here. Former Kentucky Wildcat, current Denver Nugget, proud Canadian, New Balance athlete, my friend, Jamal Murray. Did I miss anything? I got all the important ones.
You got all the important ones, yeah.
Right? Okay, so we have to go back to where our friendship started, which is the University of Kentucky, where we were both student athletes.
Good old days.
We've been friends for a long time now, but I wasn't sure in the beginning that you and I were going to be friends. And I have to tell you this story, and I have to see if you remember this at all. There was one time I was leaving the gym, and you were going to a tutoring session, okay? But you were, like, not walking to CATS, to our academic center. You were riding this little scooter thing. And I was like, who does this kid think he is? Like, you guys have to understand the way the campus is set up. It's like the dorms, a parking lot, and then like the academic center. So I'm like, who does this kid think he is? It's like 15 steps.
I used to ride to class, though.
And you used to ride it to class. And I was just kind of like, who is this guy? So when you were riding your scooter across, I remember I said something to you. I was like, are you serious? Or I said something like that.
Something with a little attitude.
Yeah,
right?
perhaps
probably,
a little attitude, perhaps. But you were really, really nice. And you were like, have you ever tried it?
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And so you taught me how to ride your little scooter.
Yeah, I remember that.
And in that moment, I was like, okay, he's not so bad.
Yeah, he's not
And then that was the
make me a
beginning.
bad guy.
Yeah, that was the beginning of our friendship. So let's start by talking about Kentucky basketball. What do you think it is about Kentucky basketball that prepares players to have so much success at the pro level?
I think it's them having discipline early at that stage in your life. Kind of first year for me was being in the States, away from home, away from my family. So I was managing, my schoolwork off the court, and at the same time, not letting my basketball slide and vice versa as well. So I was dealing with the balance, and it was really cool. It was really cool to figure it out. I was only there for like 6 months.
Right.
But, still a good time.
Yeah. And so in the 2021-2022 season, there was 27 former Kentucky players on NBA opening day rosters, which was the most of any collegiate program in the country. So you obviously see a lot of those guys throughout the season. Would you say that brotherhood continues into the pro level, even, younger guys or older guys you didn't get a chance to play with during your time at Kentucky?
Yeah, I think it's a culture. I think when you go to Kentucky, you have a goal of getting to the league. Guys have that mindset. So if you're not trying to do that, you shouldn't be there or be prepared for what's coming, what's going to come of it. So a lot of guys, had the same goal in mind when we're there and bring that bond to the league.
Right. So I have to ask you now, if you had to create a starting five of all Kentucky players,
This is like Kentucky while they're in Kentucky? Or
while they're at Kentucky, so
man.
college Kentucky guys, starting five. You can include yourself, of course.
Well, I mean, I got
obviously, right?
I'm up there regardless.
Yeah, you're going to include yourself, but who is your all-time Kentucky starting five?
I'm going to start Tyler Eulis and me in the backcourt because that was undefeated.
I'm going with Anthony Davis at the 5. I'm going. Just play 3 guards, slide John Wall in there.
Yeah, have to.
And then last one, 4-man. I don't know. I'll probably go with Julius Randle.
Okay. I like that. National championship team?
Absolutely, 4-time.
Yeah, I like that. 4 times. I mean,
4 times.
nobody stays
4
years. But
if we did. 4
yeah,
times.
if we did 4 times. All right, I like that. So you mentioned it earlier. Your time at Kentucky was very short, but very eventful. 2016 draft, first round, 7th overall pick. Denver Nuggets, and you've been there.
I've been there
ever
the whole
since.
Time. That's my home.
So what is it about the Nuggets organization that makes it so special?
For me, they just really care for me from the beginning. They didn't show any signs of trading me or letting me go. They really wanted me to be there and develop me and watch me grow, and they've done that since. And it's just been a really good relationship on and off the court with those guys and the whole organization. Like I said, it's my home, and I don't plan on leaving.
Right. I actually spent some time in Denver for the first time earlier this month, and they love you out there. Fans love you. I saw a lot of Jamal Murray jerseys. Yeah. I know you definitely feel the support from the city and the fans. Can you talk a little bit about what that's like?
It's just great. When I was a young kid, I like to talk about the jerseys. I used to have a Vince Carter jersey, and I used to wear that to his games and stuff, to hoop sessions as a young kid. So to see guys and little kids wear my jerseys just kind of brings it all around full circle. So.
Right, and you're that guy for a lot of kids now in the city of Denver, which is really cool. Inspiring. So we're gonna talk about your teammates a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna play a little game.
Coming and going right now as we speak.
We're gonna play a little game. Okay, I'm gonna give you like a description or a superlative. Okay, A superlative? It's like, in high school where it's like most athletic or class clown, things like that.
I know those. But
that's what that word
Say
is.
Again?
Superlative.
Superlative.
There's some debate on how you pronounce it. There's a little bit of debate actually on how you.
Hold on. Did you search it up to use that?
No. Listen, I'll tell you what I did. I'll be honest with you. I knew the word, but I knew that there was some debate about how it was pronounced. So I did look up the pronunciation. But I think it's one of those words that you can kind of, tomato it.
Super what?
Superlative.
Superlative?
Yeah, so maybe superlative. That's the spelling of it, but superlative I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced.
I'm going to use that one.
You learn something new every day.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to give you these. You tell me the teammate who comes to mind, okay?
All right, bet. It can be any teammate.
And it can be any teammate.
From all my teams or just Nuggets?
You can go. I'll let you go all your team.
Okay.
No. Let's go Nuggets.
All right, let's go
If
Nuggets.
they're not currently a Nugget, that's okay. But if they were, we'll go past and present Nuggets.
All right, bet. That's good.
All right. Best dressed.
Best dressed? I'll probably go with Gary Harris or Will Barton.
Okay. And kind of along with that, best shoe game. Are those synonymous, or is someone else gonna take the best shoe game?
I might be up there with kicks.
You might be up there?
Yeah, I might be up there with kicks. I'm gonna be top 3.
Okay. Top 3? Yeah. Are you the best, though?
No, I'm not the best, though.
Okay, then you got to give it to somebody.
I might as well be the best, though. I got a lot of kicks if you really take a look at them.
All right, are you going to say yourself?
I just did.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're committing to that.
Yeah, I got the best kicks. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
New Balance, baby, gang.
Who has the best game day playlist?
Game day playlist?
Yeah.
I say everybody's different, and every day is different. Every game is different.
Okay. Who's giving the most consistent best game day playlist?
So sometimes before the game, Yoke plays Serbian music in the weight room.
Okay.
And it's not, how you listen to the same music every time? It's all right, let's change something else. Some of the Serbian stuff be bumping.
Listen, I played 4 seasons overseas. All right, I can get down with the international music.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you have to. Okay,
Yeah.
That was not
pre-game though. It kind of distracts you at the same
right.
time. So
That is not who I would have expected you to say.
Joker and Vlatko got some bangers.
All right, I believe it. Okay, you're at team dinner. Who is most likely to pick up the tab?
One of the coaches.
One of the coaches?
Yeah, they got on the team card.
Okay,
Anytime
team card. That's fair.
Team
That's
card,
fair.
yeah, we promote that.
Yeah,
sure.
That's good. Who's your funniest teammate?
My funniest teammate? Oh, man. I'll probably go with PJ Dozier.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not with us right now, but try and get him back.
Got you. If you're stranded on an island, which teammate would you want there with you? Who do you think that, if you had to pick a teammate, who would you want there with you? Who do you think is going to give you the best chance to get you guys off the island?
Honestly, Joker's really smart.
Yeah?
Joker's really smart. He shows the IQ on the court, but he's
right.
He's witty off the court too. I'll probably take Joker.
Okay, that's a great answer. You two obviously work very well together, so I think, I'll put my money on you guys.
Wow.
So let's switch gears here a little bit. I was doing a lot of research on you before this interview. And I was doing a little deep dive on your Twitter. And one thing I noticed on social media, and this is something I also know to be true of you, is you are very supportive and vocal about women's sports. Mm-hmm. Why is that something that's important to you?
Just because women can have the same passion for a sport, just like men. I think it gets kind of lost in discussion sometimes, but there's a lot of great women hoopers out there, and women that love the game and want to showcase the game on the highest level. And I just want to do what I can to support that. I feel like, it doesn't matter who's playing basketball. Basketball is a game of not just X's and O's, but a lot of different intricacies. I said that right. To the game, and some of the women play that part of the game the best.
Right. Yeah, you're a true fan of the game, so I feel like you could just appreciate if someone can hoop, they can hoop.
Yeah, they can hoop
for sure. So, who are your top 3 favorite female athletes of all time? Any sport.
Any sport.
Any sport of all time.
Say Serena Williams.
Goat.
Sue Bird. She was actually worked for the Nuggets for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like Diana. I always like Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
I've always liked her from afar. She's always been had that it factor from the beginning.
For sure.
So I'd probably go with her.
For sure. And I mean, and if you had a fourth, perhaps there would be a professional volleyball player.
Saw it coming.
A close. I mean, but that's just, you know.
She had a great slide, though.
Yeah.
Kaz Brown had a great slide.
Hey, I can appreciate. Listen, I'll be number 4 behind Diana, Sue, and Serena. I'll take
you honorable mention.
Yeah, I'll take an honorable mention behind those 3 all day. So when we talk about women's sports, we're talking about the WNBA. They've been talking about expanding for a while, bringing some more teams to different cities. Drake has been pretty vocal about, he wants a WNBA team in Toronto, not far from your hometown, Kitchener, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's say that Toronto gets a team, hypothetically, and you can bring any current WNBA player to Toronto to build a team around.
Bring in Sue.
Bring in Sue?
I don't care if she's 40.
You're not going to let Sue retire in peace? You gotta let
She gonna retire building an empire.
Okay, all right.
She don't know what she's doing. She's been there before.
Okay. Hey, I hear you. I want to switch gears again. We're still talking about basketball. We're still talking about basketball in Canada. Okay. I read this story about you, and I want to hear it from your. I do my research.
You just text me. It's crazy.
I do my research. This story is actually about a 16-year-old Jamal, though. Okay. Team Canada 16U training camp. Okay. You were practicing 2 days. Team was doing 2 days. Okay. Lots of hours in the gym. Yeah. But you specifically were actually getting more shots up in between those sessions, and other guys were following your lead. So much so to the point that your coaching staff was worried about your guys' fatigue levels, and they ended up taking your shoes away from you, away from the team, in hopes that would get you guys to take some rest. Instead, they find a barefoot Jamal Murray shooting. True?
Absolutely. Very true. That's when they used to take our levels or something, and they used to try to say, okay, we need more water, we need more sleep, we need to just stay out for feet and all that. So they had all that technology for it, but I really didn't care. I was young, athletic, could go on the court whenever I wanted, and was always getting shots up. And it wasn't the fact that I didn't have shoes. It was just I didn't need shoes. I could be in the backyard with no shoes and hoop. It wasn't the shoes that was a problem for me. So, yeah, that was no problem. I was just out there having a good time and really just trying to get better. And I had nothing else to do. It was just that was the one thing I really wanted to do growing up.
Yeah.
True story.
That's how you get to the NBA.
Right.
Kids. You gotta, if you're not practicing enough that your coach wants to kick you out of the gym or take your shoes away from you, then gotta put more hours in.
Facts.
All right, we're gonna continue the theme here with the North. All right. I'm going to give you descriptions of famous Canadians, and you have to tell me who they are.
Okay.
Okay. How do you feel like you're going to do at this?
I feel like I'll probably only get one wrong.
Okay. You only get one wrong?
Yeah. How many
Okay.
are there?
There's 5 total.
Yeah, I'll get 45.
Okay, 4
Like
for 5.
80%, yeah.
All right, let's see. First one's a lob. Okay. Brantford-born hockey star, widely recognized as the GOAT, played 20 years in the NHL and basically owns every record there is.
Wayne Gretzky.
Easy. I didn't even have to finish
You
it.
said Brantford. I was like, somebody got to come to mind, right?
Yeah. I told you that one was going to be a lob. All right, this one is kind of like this person claims Canada very heavily. Okay, wasn't born in Canada, but does have dual citizenship thanks to his Canadian father. Former WWE star turned movie star and is now one of the highest paid actors in the world. What?
I thought you were going to say rappers in the world.
Okay.
You said actors? Oh,
You didn't listen to like the key thing here. Let me repeat it.
all right, go ahead.
Former WWE star turned movie star is now one of the highest paid actors in the world.
He's from Toronto?
No.
He's claimed dual citizenship.
His dad is Canadian. He spent a lot of time in Canada. He's got dual citizenship.
I said 4 to 5. So
Okay. This is going to be your one?
yeah, it's going to be my one.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The Rock.
I would have never guessed that.
This is news to me too. So his dad is Canadian. He has dual citizenship. He like has his own day in Vancouver. Like he really reps Canada.
I like that.
Who knew?
I didn't know.
Who knew?
We have a
All
supporter
right.
on our side.
Next one. This singer was born and raised in Toronto, where he now has his own day on February 7th to commemorate his Super Bowl halftime performance. I think you have this one. If you really think about it, I think you got it.
He sings.
Sings.
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Said 4 to 5.
That's good. We're on pace. All right. Last question. This is the daily double. Okay?
All right.
This is a 2-person question. So really focus in. This actor and actress were both born in London, Ontario, and co-starred in the 2004 film based on the Nicholas Sparks romance novel, The Notebook.
I never watched The Notebook.
Well, put that on your list.
So I can't really.
You don't have a guess? You want me to tell you?
Yeah, I might as well just lose this one.
Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. You don't know who Ryan? You know who Ryan Gosling? If we showed you a picture of Ryan Gosling, you would know who it
seen
is.
him before.
Do you know
Who's the girl?
Rachel McAdams?
Have
You ever seen Mean Girls? Regina George?
Nope.
You have a lot of movies to watch.
Yup.
You have a lot of movies to watch.
Yup.
We are going to end it on a little bit more of a thought-provoking question.
Okay.
So you are often referred to as one of the best young talents in the game. Are you still young in the NBA?
25 and younger.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, you've been doing it for a long time, but you're 25.
Right? 25.
Yeah, I guess that's still young. You're on the young side. So one of the best young talents in the game. You have a lot of basketball ahead of you, but just future thinking, how do you want people to remember Jamal Murray, and what kind of legacy do you want to leave?
I think it kind of goes back to the kids who wearing the jerseys, like how Vince Carter inspired me just by dunking the ball and playing with the passion and like a flair, being so loose on the court, just kind of being at home on the court. Like that's the kind of inspiration I want to have for those same kids wearing my jersey growing up all over the world. I think that's what resonates with me the most is how much one player impacted me up until now. And I'll never forget the moment that I got his jersey, this season, or got to play or hit a jump shot over him. Like that was my guy. So if I can be that for other kids, then something for the better. That's what really inspires me to inspire them.
Yeah, I love that. Do you and Vince have a relationship? now?
Yeah, I mean, here and there. I'm still a fan. So,
Yeah.
So like every time I see him, it's like,
still,
man, this
it's
is
still
you know?
Vince. Yeah, it's Vince Carter for
Um,
sure.
But I did get his jersey. I asked him for his jersey. His last game in Atlanta.
Wow.
So I got a signed jersey from him. So, yeah.
Talk about a full circle moment.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, Jamal, thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
I really appreciated it. I'm so happy we got to do this. You're the
Good seeing you.
best.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.